what I'm saying? Where we at? You know? Yeah, brother. That's real, that's
Grown
real.
Man Podcast, y'all.
Come on, let's give it.
Grown Man Podcast. We the realest show. Grown Man Podcast. When you need to know. Grown Man Podcast. We the realest show. Grown Man Podcast. When you need to know. You know what it is. It's the Grown Man Podcast. Protect Our Head Ministries and Almond Raw Productions presents Grown Men Podcast. And I'm your host, Another Chance, with my co-host in the building, MJB, the God of Shaw, and my brother Free Cypher Allah. On this platform, we're going to politic about life's current events, family, real men, and knowledge, baby. So get ready, because in this hour is where we give you the tools to succeed for tomorrow. Grown Men Podcast. Let's go. Grown Men Podcast. We the realest show. Grown Men Podcast. When you need to know. Grown Men Podcast. We the realest show. Grown Men Podcast.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens. This is the realest show when you need to know. You're now tuned in to Grown Men Podcast. And I'm your host, the one and only Another Chance, in the building live with my co-host right here by my side,
The God of Shaw.
MJB,
Yes.
the God. Don't forget, we also got my brother Free Cypher Allah in the building. He'll be joining us very shortly.
Yeah.
Y'all know we can't do it. We can't do the show without none other than Gangster. Out of the Gangster's Corner, G. Rick is with us in the building. So you tuned in for a great show tonight, folks. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm again your host, Another Chance. We live in the building, MJB.
Yes, we are. Live in the building, y'all.
Live in the building. It's open floor. Open floor. Let's get these mics hot.
Yeah. So what's up, Double O?
How was your weekend?
Yo.
Let's see here.
You there, Double O?
Got some comments already.
Got some comments?
Hey, nephew. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching the show, man. What's going on, nephew?
Life with, okay, good. What's up, bro?
Life with Jaden Entertainment.
That's real.
Thanks for watching the show, nephew. We just here politicking. Y'all know how we do on open floor. You know, my week was a great week.
Yeah,
it went by pretty fast. A lot of things got accomplished this week.
okay.
Put a lot of different things in place. I'm going to touch bases on that when we go over the announcements. But as far as my week, I had a great week, man. God is good.
Yes.
What about you?
Oh, yeah, everything's been good, man. Like I say, I got a new gig just started, and everything is maintained. And I appreciate the universe. I appreciate the Most High Father for allowing me to be here another day and back in the studio. I had a lot of things that I had to handle, even though I was still here. You know, I had to be remote a little bit, but it was all good. I mean, the universe brought it through. So I give praises to the universe, the mother and the father energy, and everything else. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it.
God is good, man. God is good, man. We are all moving toward our purpose. I'm partnered up with my good brother Marcus MJB because he's moving toward goals and he got things he's trying to do, and that's why we're building this team of a solid bridge, a foundation. We're partnered up with different churches throughout the local community so we can build a strong, united team so we can make avenues available for those who can't seem to find their way. You know, that's what we're doing. We're creating lanes and different opportunities that will give you a chance to move from where you're at to that next step. So to my listeners, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. Out there to my wife, love you, Toya, baby. Love you, Dad. Love you, Mom. Thank y'all guys so much for watching. Again, you're now tuned in with Grown Man Podcast. And we got a lot of wonderful things going on this show, man. A lot of wonderful things going on this show, man. Gangster, you got anything while we got the open floor open?
I just want to say, you know,
Yeah, hold on. You might mute it out for a second, Double O. Hold on a second. Give it a second here to come back.
Yeah, to come back.
Give it a second here. There we go. All right, Double O, you hot. Your mic is hot.
Go ahead, Double O.
all right. I just wanted to say, you know, I appreciate.
You gotta unmute your mic, brother.
Are you muted it again? Hold on a second. Let's see.
It's all good.
It's all good.
We gonna get him in.
We're gonna get him in. We always do.
In and
We can hear you.
you know,
Double O. Go ahead and start over if you would. All right, it went out again.
I got it. I see it. Oh, all right. Not a problem. I just want to say I appreciate you guys. You know, put me to the listeners that's listening. We appreciate you lending in your ear, and yeah, that's basically it. I just, like I said, I'm proud to be doing this every week with y'all brothers, man. Straight up.
Absolutely. We're doing something positive, trying to. Just real quick.
Yeah, for
we
sure.
Don't have anything else.
Definitely.
Announcements. We don't have anything else.
Okay, yeah, what's up with the announcements? Okay, yeah, what's up with the announcements?
So what's coming up, y'all know, if you stay tuned, if you're part of the ministry, if you know what's going on, if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, then you know we have a lot of wonderful events that we do for family, for kids, for the community, for those that are in need, as we strengthen others, as we strengthen ourselves. So we have a lot of different concerts and things that we did last year, back to school specials that we did for the kids and things like that we intend to bring out this year. So you definitely want to stay tuned. You can get all this information off of our YouTube channel. Go ahead and go to Protect Thy Head Ministries. On YouTube, it's Protect Thy Head. We also have Grown Men Podcast on YouTube. You can subscribe to that channel and get all the latest episodes. MJB. We also have live feeds from the Facebook of Another Chance and the Facebook of the God of Shaw, MJB. We also have another YouTube channel.
Yes.
For Armor Raw Productions.
Armor Raw Productions, yes.
What is it?
This is God of Shaw, the God of Shaw. That's my YouTube page. Go to the God of Shaw on YouTube and you'll see everything. And then we also have, for Armor Raw Productions, we have Mr. Corbett. Go to Mr. Corbett.
Mr. C.
Mr. C or Mr. Corbett. Type in Mr. Corbett. You can see all our videos and everything that I've done up until this point. We got some new stuff coming out also. The Lake of Fire. That's a new one up and coming. It's going to be a hot joint. And I also got Snow on Summer. Snow on Summer,
Okay.
that's one
Snow?
that Snow on Summer is real hot.
That's new.
Yeah. So check that out.
All right.
That's in the making. So definitely go and subscribe. Go to Mr.
Yes.
Corbett. Go to my YouTube page, The God of Shaw,
The God of Shaw.
and subscribe and hit the bell notification. Also hit the like button. Help a brother out so I can help you. Feel me?
That's
We
right.
all in this together.
Position.
You know.
Absolutely.
You know,
Subscribe and hit that notification bell, man. Y'all
Yeah.
hear us on that YouTube channel, The God of Shaw, Mr.
Yes.
Corbett, Protect Thy Head, Armor Raw Productions, and Grown Men Podcast on YouTube. You can find them live. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. Real quick, while we're still in the announcement section,
Yeah.
I just want to say welcome to the one and only Free Cypher Allah joining us in the building. Free Cypher.
Peace.
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man.
Hey
We can't do
man,
it without
good to
you.
be here. Good
Yes,
to be here.
That's real.
open flow, man. We just talking about these announcements and good stuff going on, man. I'm actually wrapping it up. The last announcement I had was about the call center, man. If you are looking for employment in the local Orlando area, we are now recruiting. We have a call center that's opening up on May 1st for debt collections. So if you're interested in doing phone work, working a 9 to 5, and you got motivation, you want a career, you want to make money, you want to change yourself, we have a position for you. So you want to email us, stay tuned. You want to give us a call, let us know that you're interested. We have those positions available starting May 1st, coming up next month. That's united with Protect Our Head Ministries and Higher Power Miracle of Faith Churches, combining and joining forces with Trans City, which is a beautiful, beautiful company that I work for. And we're putting some things together for our local community, family, and friends. So we're building some things. Stay tuned, be a part of that. God bless you. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you listening. We also got a couple of other things going on, man. But it's open floor, man. Y'all know how we do. Anything, Free Cipher, you got anything for us, man? How was your week?
Not really. Not really.
All right. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Y'all know what time it is.
Yeah.
MJ.
Today's current events.
Well, the current events is just a touch. We're gonna touch on a few things real fast. We're not gonna spend too much time on what we talked about last week. I just wanted to open the floor if anybody had any updates on Will and Chris Rock, the slap, any new changes, any updates. I know I've been hearing a lot of comedians signing up with Chris. You know, they signed up with Chris. You know, they basically out there that it was unnecessary. You know, you do things in order, and that was out of order, basically. What they were saying, so I can understand that. But any comments on that particular subject before I move on from MJB Cypher the case?
Yeah, well, I just feel like it was just out of line. You know, that's
Cypher the case?
Not really.
I said Dolo.
He was saying he didn't have comments.
Yeah.
I said Dolo.
Yeah. Chris Rock. I mean, yeah. Will should have just, like I said, he should have handled that a little differently, man.
Backstage.
Yeah.
Backstage.
Yeah, he shouldn't have did it in front of everybody, man. If he had a problem with it, check it backstage, man. Then it wouldn't have been all this that's going on now. Wouldn't have been all that. Because they talk about taking his award and all that. You know what I mean? Yeah, should just did it backstage.
I can understand.
Because every man gonna stand up for his woman if she feel.
I can understand that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can understand that part about he should have went backstage with that or whatever. I ain't saying that he was 100% wrong. I ain't saying that Chris Rock was 2% wrong. You see what I'm saying? But I'm like this. We could say in hindsight what a person could have did or should have did, but we all know from ourselves and how we handle situations. Wherever they get wrong at, that's where they finna get right at. And you know this. Sometimes you might have a little bit of calm, coolness about yourself to where you can get them around that cone somewhere out of sight. But most times when they get wrong, that's where they finna get right at, right there.
Now I'm agree with you, Cypher, but the change comes with growth. And I feel that Will Smith is at a point in his life where he should have been at that growth point to where he should have been able to handle that situation a little bit different. You know what I mean? So
Well, like
Man,
my biggest thing was he felt like I said before. If you look at the video, he felt like he had to defend his wife because of her expression on her face, and he didn't want to look embarrassed. So he had to embarrass the next person. So basically, that was an ego move.
Yeah, that was petty.
That was an ego move. You know what I'm saying? You making me look like something on national TV, so let me make you look like something. You feel me?
That was
Right. Yeah.
that was not a strong man to me. That's basically what I was saying. That's not the man who I thought was.
I can't disagree with that. But at the same time, I'm just real. I know that no matter what, all these people is just like you and me.
Yeah.
Same way we gonna handle stuff, same way we go through stuff, they do too. Don't think just because they in fantasy land and stuff that they don't have problems. I mean, it ain't the same problems that we have, basically. But they got problems going on, stuff that's stressing them out. Just like we got stuff stressing us out. It causes us to act out on people when they get that timing wrong. I mean, I ain't saying, like I'm saying, I ain't saying the man right. You know what I mean? But I do believe the only reason why we is clowning him so much is because of the things that we know about their relationship. So we feel that ain't nobody to be defending.
I not from my point of view. I understand what you're saying, but when like I was saying at a point in his life, and I don't want to spend too much time on this conversation, but you know what I'm saying. I think that he should. I think that, and thank you, listeners, for tuning in and comment. Y'all call in, comment. We want your opinion just as we giving ours. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. We appreciate your time and whatnot. We see y'all tuning in and listening. But I just thought he was at a different place in his life.
Oh,
From your standpoint.
that's what you thought.
Right. Let me see if Gangsta had already said his point too, man. But moving right along to touch bases to the next event. We were touch bases back on the last week's cipher on the fall. We had some things that came up. Now you had told me about the girl. I didn't catch her name, but the girl who was acting as if she was Tyree Sampson's cousin, which she really wasn't. The family came out and said, she is not anyone. We don't know her, and so forth. So we did. That did come out of that. Did you hear about that, Marcus?
I heard about it, and I think that's just a low blow for a person that, I mean, you that hard up for money that you gotta go try to get some type of fund me account and try to get money off of it. That's just sad. Because if it was your family, how you think you would have felt about it?
That's right.
That's a soulless person. That's how I look at it. Soulless person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I have to agree. That's the best way to put that.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put that. Trying to come up off someone else's back. That's horrible.
Yeah, but that hardship.
That's horrible, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, but I never saw nowhere where she had something to do about some money though. I ain't never see that.
Well,
she did what now?
She tried to.
I said I never read nowhere or saw nowhere, no news report, no police speaking about it, saying that she was involved in a GoFundMe account or any kind of accepting donations. They said that they investigated her after they found out that she was not a family member of the family and stuff when they spoke to the kid's mom.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't find her with no criminal wrongdoing. She ain't did nothing criminal. They ain't saying that she got something to do with gonna GoFundMe accounts. Now they did say that it was
Right.
multiple accounts out there, GoFundMe accounts that wasn't put out by the child's mother. However, they didn't say that it was she had something to do with any of those accounts as well.
Yeah, but we talking morality. You know, her spirit, her morals is in the wrong place. I know they ain't criminalize it because that's just their procedures, quasi, but she wrong. You know what I mean? She dead wrong. Well, it's like, well, gangster.
He'll be back in a minute. Y'all know he coming back.
That's what's up. MJB, y'all know what time it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to take a quick pause for the calls, man. Thank you so much for watching. We got a few viewers listening in and tuning in. We see y'all out there, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can be doing anything else, but you're sitting here tuning in to Grown Men Podcast. So thank you so much. Hats off to you. If you have any questions or concerns, go ahead and join in. If you have any questions or comments, join in. Give us your comments. We definitely want your comments. As we grow from you, you grow from us. Y'all stay tuned. Grown Men Podcast. Check this out.
Good.
Grown Men Podcast. Check this out.
In my history, you know. That I'm using today, man. So ended up over the years, my past. So the person is serving God and the person who God has allowed me to still be here. So I'm trying to give it back to him. Protect our head. I believe if I trust in God, He will make me whole. I believe because I feel it flowing deep down in my soul. No one can tell me any different. It's something that has orchestrated for me. To my nephew, great cause, man. Getting donations for Hurricane Ida, man. So we came off to drop off the water, trying to do certain things out here. They doing their thug best, man. Y'all be blessed. Join in, man. Check it out. Trying to move like
Protect Our Head Ministries from Orlando, Florida. Born and raised. You can find us local. Free concerts all over the media.
I believe if I trust in God, that He would make
YouTube,
me whole.
Facebook,
I believe because I feel
Instagram.
It flowing deep down in my soul. No one can tell me any differently. It's something that He has orchestrated for me.
Praise the Lord. We all
Yes, y'all.
Come on up, we got
God bless.
Okay.
God bless. Knowledge, wisdom.
understand real life.
Real issues.
That's right. Study yourself. Learn who you are and how you play a role in this whole thing that you call life.
Commitment. Create your own lane in this world if you dare. If you dare.
I believe if I trust in God, that He would make me whole. I believe because I feel it flowing deep down in my soul. No one can tell me any differently. It's something that He has orchestrated for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're now tuned in to Grown Men Podcast, Orlando, Florida, Higher Power Miracle of Faith Church. Pastor Jake Simons presiding. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate your patience. We appreciate you joining in with us. MJB, the God of Shaw, my co-host is with us. Free Cypher Allah in the building. Let's see.
Yeah. So, what else going on around the O?
Well, got a couple of different things going on. Thank you so much, viewer, for liking us.
Yeah.
Comment, share.
Yeah, please.
Like notifications. Yeah, thank you so much for joining in. We appreciate it.
Feel free to call in, right there and see it. That's right. If I'm in the room, we see it. We can put you on live too. So you get your video on live issue.
That's right. It's right on the bottom of the screen. That number is 407-456-1631. If you call in, we will put you on live. We will take your question. We will answer it to the best of our ability. And we'll just give you yours. We'll go back and forth. We learn from you. You learn from us.
Time out. No, time out. Wait, let the mic catch up a little bit. It's static. I ain't hear none of that.
We're saying, please call in.
Well, give the number again. The number ain't come out right, is what I'm saying.
Oh, it didn't come out. Okay. 407-456-1631. Call in and talk live. Grown Men Podcast. That's the number on the bottom of the screen. And if you also want to be a guest on the show, you can always email us at grownmenpodcast21522@gmail.com. We would love you to be a guest on the show. So when it's in the studio, come remote live. You can get wherever you're at. You know, and we would love to talk to you. You go over there. You go from us, Grown Men Podcast. Let's move right along. That's got a few things. Yes, check this out. Now, I want to move on to family relationships. But I want to show y'all something real quick. I want to touch on this. This is serious now. We're going to go from serious to practice. We're going to start from serious. We're going to check this out. So, being a man, not just a black man, but just a man, especially my black man, we want to know your rights. We want to know your laws when it comes to trying to survive in this world. We want to know the laws. So again, the God of Shaw put something together. We're going to go with some questions and answers. Y'all have questions, y'all can ask us through the call in the chat. We're going to go from there. Go ahead, baby.
All right. Knowing your rights, right? Do you know that the police are and are not allowed to search you?
I did it before, but now I did. Yes, so police are allowed to search you if they have a probable cause. Now you have to be careful with that because they can try to build their own probable cause. That's what you're saying. But you never want to give them a reason. You don't want to give them that way out. You don't want to do things that you shouldn't be doing. But then that we see back that give them a reason. You smoking in your car, you drinking in your car, and you just doing things that you shouldn't be doing. So you definitely want to know those laws.
Okay. Do you know when you have to answer an officer's question?
That's a great question. You have to answer an officer's question when it's pertaining to the laws. You want to be real specific. You want to That's why I watch cops. You have to know your laws. You have to do your research, study, get the laws, look them up. You can get them anywhere. You can get them online. But when it comes to an officer asking you questions, they have to pertain to the reason why they pulled you over and the reason, whatever the case, the law, the legalities surrounding the event.
Okay.
You understand? They have to direct their questions towards that. And if you're smart and you're paying attention, you can understand when you're being asked a question that shouldn't be asked.
Yeah.
And you don't have to respond to that. Go ahead.
The police can and do lie about these and many other things when they harass people in our communities. And I can be a very vouch for that because that's the one thing I do not like about the police. They when they stop you, they have irrelevant questions that they ask just to make you to get up under your skin to make you do something unlawful.
Yes.
And that's what that irks me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I try to stay out of their way as much as I can because I ain't got time to deal with the idiotic questions.
Right. Stay out of their way.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane. Stay out of their way. I understand. By fully understanding our rights, we can protect ourselves and others from being targeted by unjust police parties and practices. Any questions regarding that, Cypher?
No. I follow the advice of the God on that one. I stay out of their way.
Stay out of their lane. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's see what's in your pockets. What's the problem? I just wanted to make sure you don't have anything illegal in there. Are you just asking me to empty my pockets or ordering me to? Yeah, they tend to. Well, some officers tend to use their authority. Do what I say because I'm an officer. But that's not how it works. Abide by the law because I'm an officer, not do what I say. They tend to think that whatever that comes out of their mouth, you have to abide by, and that's not the case.
No,
that's not the case. You gotta know your laws, man. You gotta know this. You gotta know the laws, man. We're gonna move right along. If you have any questions or comments, viewers, we are here to take your comments, your calls. Call in, join us live. It looks like we have a couple of listeners and viewers joining us. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate your patience and your time. Let's move it right along. MJB. Let's see.
I really appreciate being back in the studio.
Hey, man, the studio. It's nice being in the studio, man. It really is. It gives us a chance to get out,
Yeah.
Get out and bar, Let's see here.
Yeah, I think I got used to this lockdown procedure. I like being in lockdown. Really like
COVID all over again, Cypher?
Yeah, I like it now. I've been on it so long, I'm down with the program. Now they want to discontinue.
It's all good, brother.
As long as you're able to be here with us, brother, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The studio is open to come when you want. You know what I mean? It's open. That's why we have it like that.
It's glad that y'all back.
What you say, Cypher?
It's bad. It's good that y'all got y'all back in there though.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this right here, man.
Family and relationships.
Family and relationships. I think family is important. I'm gonna let y'all touch on that real quick.
Everything good on my end for family. It's always good. I don't really have no drama. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't bring none. And whenever it's brought to me, I just, I let it be known. There's no need for that. We gotta think our way through it. We gotta talk our way out of it.
That's right.
Ain't no need to get all high blood pressure and
no.
Ain't no need for all that. Why?
Ooh, keep that pressure down.
Let me tell you something. When a person is when you are emotionally disturbed, upset, emotionally disturbed, just by you being emotionally disturbed, you're not thinking right. It stops your thinking process.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you at a calm, peaceful state, you're able to come up with solutions to the problem. But if both of y'all arguing and trying to prove a point, you ain't gonna prove a point.
I think we got a caller calling in.
You know, it's,
I agree with you 100% on that,
You know?
though. It does mess with your thought process when you're not in that right frame of mind. I
Yeah.
agree with you 100% on that.
So we gotta just take our time out. I mean, as two grown adults, we should be able to talk things out. If we can't talk it out right then, we need to just separate and then come back when we calm down. Because when you at a heated moment, anything that come out your mouth, you look like a fool talking about, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Yeah, you gotta learn from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to repeat that, man.
Yeah.
You gotta learn from that. I was going through something with I was telling my wife we was fussing about something, and I said, you know what, babe, I don't want to argue with you. I love you too much. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
You know, get that energy from us, and you know, we had a great day.
Yeah.
So it's all about speaking into existence, moving toward that positive goal, man. So I'm with you when you're right.
That's right.
I'm with you when you're right. Free cycle. Anything on family?
Yeah, anything you wanted to elaborate
Man,
on?
y'all hit knocked it out of the park.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, I got so this week, Free Cypher, you know, I'll be doing my little due diligence and talking with other people. You know, I got a lot of good friends in different places and whatnot, promoters, other podcasters and whatnot. So I ran upon this particular podcast, Hidden Truths Radio Podcast. These young ladies are doing some fabulous things, man, and their podcast is awesome. So I just reached out to them, told them to pray for the ministry, you know, and we'd like to join forces and just move forward and see what's what, you know, how we can benefit them, how they can benefit us, just things like that, and shot them an email. The young lady responded back to me, Minister Ashley Germany. Greetings, another chance. It's truly a pleasure to hear from you. It's very humbling. I sure will keep you and your ministry in my prayers. You have a very interesting name, Protect Thy Head Ministries. I would love to know more about it and how did it come to pass. I also went and looked at your YouTube channel. It was awesome. It is. It's a lot of wonderful videos on the YouTube channel. Y'all check that out. But to answer your question, Minister Germany, as far as Protect Thy Head and how did that come about, it's just simply a way of life that I'm still trying to conform to, and I try to pass on the knowledge to others. It basically means to protect your head is to share your mind. It's the guarding of your thoughts, which inevitably controls your ways. So it's what you allow to enter in and absorb space and time in your heart, in your mind. So I try to protect my head and I try to tell others the same. So that's just a basic definition of that. Thank you so much for reaching out to us. We appreciate your time and patience on that. We will be getting in touch with you. We will be moving forward with you. Much blessings on your podcast, Hidden Truths Podcast. I also want to give a shout out to my boy G Money and his podcast. They got cigars and cocktails going on. They're doing a lot of wonderful things for the community, man. So much shout out to G Money and cigars, cocktails, and cigars.
Yes. Shout out.
Let's see what else do we have? Y'all had anything else for me before I move on with my last little special family event?
No, I'm good.
Cypher, anything?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm gonna be brief, guys. I'm gonna be real brief, but I don't want to leave this earth without mentioning some wonderful things about a young man who I think is awesome. And he is my brother, my blood brother, Maurice T. Trusted Edwards. We'll go over something real briefly about him, and I go ahead and move forward. I ain't gonna keep y'all too much. I just want you to know we got some good people here. So this young man, Maurice T. Edwards, he has been employed with the Seminole County Sheriff's Office in Seminole County, Florida, since 2006. From 2010 to 2021, he served as a detective assigned to the Youth Intervention Services Unit. His responsibilities included the investigation of missing juveniles and human trafficking cases, Edwards was also a task force officer with the Federal Bureau of Investigations, FBI, assigned to the Innocent Task Images Force for human trafficking cases. Edwards worked for the local, state, and federal agencies in pursuit of the most comprehensive response and investigation to the crime of human trafficking. In 2005, Edwards was the lead investigator in the first human trafficking case investigated, tried, and successfully prosecuted in Seminole County, Florida. A lot of people don't know that. This case was a major success in Seminole County for both law enforcement and prosecutors officers. Long story short, from 20 to 21, Marty served as a chairman over the Seminole County Human Trafficking Task Force, and he leads the task force in connecting law enforcement, prosecutors, and various agencies and organizations, and working with others to recognize human trafficking and respond effectively. The task force provided a wide range of services to survivors of human trafficking, man. Human trafficking is a big, big thing, man. It's a real big thing. And for my brother to be a lead investigator of it, I think it's a wonderful thing. So my hats are off to you, Maurice. I think you're doing a wonderful thing, brother. I love you. God bless you. And I want you to keep up the work, man. If nobody see you, I see you, brother. God bless you, man. You keep doing up the good work, man. So we're gonna keep moving it right along, man. We're gonna keep it moving right along, man. We got a question. We got a caller, guys. We got a caller. Let's put the caller. Caller, you are live on the air. Speak your piece with Grown Man Podcast. You're live on the air, caller. You're live on the air.
I just called, I just wanted to tell you guys, how good of a job. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
I just wanted to tell you guys how great a job you guys is doing, and good luck with the show, and God bless all you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Cedric Lomax, United States Marine Corps veteran.
Hoorah.
And my shouts out to you guys. Good job.
Hoorah.
Thank you.
Shouts out to you.
Cedric Lomax.
Shouts out to you, Cedric Lomax. We appreciate you, brother. Much love and respect. That's stepdad in the building. Shouts out to Lomax, man. We love you, man.
All right. Good luck, guys. Good luck, Cypher. Cypher.
All right, Dad.
He hear you, Dad. Much love and respect.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in. God bless.
All right.
Cypher, you know everybody, Cypher.
Check it out. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Interact with us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Make it do what it do. You give us energy, it's gonna go out.
It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing.
That's how it works.
Thank you so much for listening in, Grown Man Podcast.
Really appreciate it.
We are moving right along, man. We're moving right along. We're gonna take a pause for the calls and pay these bills, man.
If it's time for a treat, it's time for Melted Morsels by Nicole. Only the finest ingredients are used in these tasty pastries, bite after satisfying bite. Baked with love and methods passed down from generation to generation, there's a morsel for every occasion, whether cakes, pies, cookies, or any decadent goodies in between. Melted Morsels has the fix for your sweet tooth. Go to www.meltedmorsels.com or call 407-536-0708. Melted Morsels by Nicole. Sweets, anyone?
Melted Morsels by Nicole. She has those delicatessens, man. If you have a sweet tooth, you definitely want to give her a call, man. Check out those sweets. She has cakes, pies, cookies for every occasion, man. Melted Morsels, Nicole. You can reach her at 407-955-6431. Melted Morsels by Nicole. Well, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Another Chance, live in the building with my co-host, Free Cypher Allah and MJB. We're going to touch on one more thing as we're moving forward. This was regarding the free fall, Marcus. They're closing the ride permanently. I meant to mention that to y'all. because until they get things situated, they close that down. So if you live in Orlando and you wasn't aware of that,
Well-
they're shutting that ride down.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's the first thing that came to my mind when all that happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you might as well, because they didn't follow protocol for us doing what you're supposed to do to make sure that it's safe. That's just neglect.
Yeah, no, they'll get it right because I know one thing. My boys, see these boys right here. If they was hurt on any one of those rides, it would have been a problem, boy. It
Took
would
their
have been a
whole
problem, boy. That's my boys. All of them are my sons. I got my from left to right. I got little K, KK boy Sav. Much love, much respect to you, KK boy. We love you. Then we got Caleb and his partner there, and then Antonio, man. Much love, much respect to the fam, man. We are now moving right along, MJB. We have
Building morale.
what happened, Simon?
I don't know if y'all heard what done came out today on that free fall now.
Well, go ahead.
It came out today that the seats had been adjusted.
What?
You see what I'm saying? Away from the manufacturers, I guess the people at the ride had done adjusted a couple seats to accommodate big people. That's
So
what
they-
That's what they came and let out today. That when they looked at the seats, they seen that they was.
modified the ride. They modified it in a sense.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah,
The reason
that's why he was able to get on and say that he was directed to go to one of those modified or adjusted seats. He was directed to go to one of those seats.
So
But
basically,
the manufacturer ain't have it like that to accommodate a person of his size.
there you go.
Gotcha,
There you go.
gotcha.
See,
And
so
that was the reason,
yeah.
probably. Yeah.
it was just wrong all the way around. So they
That's
might as well just that company right there, whoever making that, they done.
yeah. They definitely should have did
But
that.
they also been saying they can't even. Only thing that she can do to keep the ride closed is keep it closed under investigative pretense. Because according to the laws, it ain't really not much they can do right now. You know what I mean? Unless it's just based on the design. Now they could go and make changes to the structure and still be able to come back and operate the same ride with some changes made. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna make them tear it down. None of that. That's basically what they telling us. We ain't gonna tear them down, but they're gonna give them a chance to make some corrections.
All right.
Well, I know my sons, they still can't get on it.
I know that's right.
They still can't get on that ride. We're gonna move right along, man.
Building morale.
I don't know what happened to Gangster, man. He normally come back in with us. He probably just trying to get his audio situated. Move right along, building morale, man. Building morale.
Building morale. Them young men that you got right there, that's a start right there.
Yeah, that's part of
That could be your thing right there. That could be a little camp right there. Start off with
that's
you.
part of the camp. That's part of the focus, man. We trying to connect everybody so we can start building that together. But yeah, the youth camp is coming. The militarized
Don't say it like that.
youth morality camp.
It make a person feel like they gonna be in a boot camp or something.
I was going over some names, MJB, and I came up with MYMC. I was just messing around with a few different names, but MYMC, Militarized Youth Morality Camp. A morality camp. Youth morality camp. But it's coming, man. It's coming. We're speaking it into existence. It'll be here next year, man. A lot of things will be here next year. Y'all stay tuned, man. If you're for the ministry and you believe just a little bit, stick with us, man. You're gonna see some wonderful things. Some wonderful things transpire, man. Some wonderful things happen, man.
Definitely.
But as far as the morality, yeah, that's what we're working on for the kids. We're working on the youth camp. And I know Cypher, you was saying that, sports league is something that they've been had around. So when I do my sports league, it won't be uh, as easy to be a member because you're gonna have to go through some morality changes before you even become a member in that sports camp. So we're gonna kind of direct you towards the camp first, and then the sports league. If you survive the camp, then you can go through the sport. You can be a member of the sports league. Whatever we can do to try to make it different than the normal city and state, things like that.
All right.
Y'all got anything on morality?
Anything you want to touch on, Recycle?
Nope.
You just watching the show, huh, man?
Hey man, listen.
You're a spectator. I guess.
Hey, it just listen, man. Listen to me. The difference between today and all the rest of the Tuesdays is, even though I was off today, I've been ripping and running all day. I ain't had my proper sleep, and I'm not gonna be able to get none until next Tuesday.
Dang. We ain't gonna hold you too long.
So that's why I couldn't reach you today. Okay.
We ain't gonna hold you too
I've
long.
been going all. Nah, we good. Even if I was to get off now, I ain't gonna be able to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I gotta get my sleep while everybody at work and stuff.
Oh, man.
Once everybody else home, it's, you know what I mean?
So
All bets off was talking about getting some sleep. There's always somebody wanting something.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, listeners. We get a lot of love from the viewers, man, and the viewers and listeners. Love your platform. Keep grinding. Thank you so much. We will keep grinding, and we will keep building on our platform. We will keep strengthening our events, our segments. So thank you so much for your encouragement, your encouraging words. We appreciate you, and we will keep moving forward. Thank you so much for that comment, Lori Fowler. My good buddy, thank you so much for that. We appreciate that. We will keep moving forward. We're gonna keep it moving forward. MJB.
Okay. What's up?
MJB.
Yes.
Knowledge, wisdom, understanding.
I'm gonna let y'all boys take off on this and let y'all do so well.
Yeah.
Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. What we trying to pass on, what we trying to
Just try to be better than you was today, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Try to be better. Try to achieve more.
How can you do that though? How do you be better than yesterday?
By reflecting on what you did that wasn't so great today.
Reflect on what you did, review it, and try to go at it a different way.
To be real about it, that's really what the dream state is. The dream state, when a person dreams, is really you reflecting on your past, or what you did within that day, or what you did previously, and certain things happen. You know what I'm saying? So you have to take that dream and try to get some information out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's weird stuff that happened, but really what's happening is that's your subconscious mind trying to relate information to your conscious mind.
Right.
You know? It seems weird, but that's really what dreams are for. I mean, whenever you dream, I would advise anybody to have a dream journal. And, when you wake up out of it, write down what you've seen and research it. So you can figure out how it relates to whatever's going on in your everyday life. Some people use it to catch numbers and try to get the lotto. You can do all that, if you feel like it, but for the most part, it's really for you to get some information to help you further along in your endeavors in your life.
That's what's up, man. I'm gonna go at it with you. You know how I do, man. I just think that you definitely want to spend more time in prayer. You definitely want to spend more time in your heart and in your mind. If you're finding yourself not having enough time in the day, get up earlier. If you find yourself not accomplishing as many things that you needed to accomplish or that you want to accomplish, get yourself up early. You're gonna have to make some adjustments to get to the different things that you want. You know, if you do something over and over again, you get the same results. If you change it, you get a different result. So change it little by little. I know I was
Yeah,
asking,
you're right.
little by little. You know, I be telling people stop smoking cigarettes. Okay, but do it little at little. You know,
Little by little, that's right.
little at a little. You know, because it's hard. You know,
Yeah, you have to put discipline on yourself.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you discipline yourself to get up every morning and go to get that check.
Go to work. That's right. You can.
So, I mean,
That's right. So if you got something else that you want to do,
yeah,
you make time for it.
it has to be some sense of importance to be honest with you.
That's right.
You know, if it's, you find stuff like, people, you tell them, okay, remember this, remember that, but then they remember a few things, but then that one thing they forget because they were so far down. Either it wasn't just important to them at that point in time. I realized that, when you talk to people, you be like, try to do this and try to change that, and you come back to them a week later, they still got complaints. That's because it's not as important to change it.
To change it. Yeah.
Yeah. And
The factor is not important.
there you go. So with that, I just take it as a grain of salt because I can't keep beating a battle with a person that knows.
I've been running around in circles before, so I know that tragedy. I know that's tragedy to go in that circle round and round. You got to get out of it.
But see, here's the scary thing about it. When the universe steps in and shuts you down, then you start to wake up and like, oh, okay, I'm gonna listen now.
Sometimes it be too late.
Yeah, you can't come back.
So with this breath that I have today,
I'm
trying to make
change.
some.
Yeah, that's
I'm trying to make some type of change. If it's small to where it's big. If I keep it to myself or if I tell my brother about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something mentally, and I'm trying to do things physically as well. I'm always talking about working and all that good stuff.
Hey, you just gotta make it happen. I mean, only person that has to be satisfied is you, because you're the one that said it. So, hey, satisfy yourself. Stop worrying about what other people gonna think about what you said. Only you at the end of the day gonna feel about it the way you feel about it. Like you tell yourself you're gonna get up in the morning, go exercise. You don't go exercise. Hey, you only hurt yourself. Just do it. Don't worry about what other people say.
Yeah.
It's just like this podcast. You had an idea.
Right.
You see what it's doing now.
Right. I'm with you.
And we gotta keep it going, because everything is nothing but a thought. God thought of the universe exists. God thought of you exist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We think about things, they exist. You know what I'm saying? This podcast, we thought about it. Boom, now here it is. You know what I'm saying? So hey, everything is a thought. How you think? That's what I say to people.
Absolutely.
Everything's a thought, so how you think?
I was thinking about some things don't get handed to you because you're not ready for them to be handed to you. And I don't, you don't know this until you go through it and you experience it. And you're like, wow, man, I thought I was ready for it, but you weren't ready for it. So now in this time that, my 50, I'm almost 50, I'm this time of my life, I'm seeing things that I asked for years ago, but I knew I wasn't ready for it yet.
Well, that could have been protection.
It was.
Because you probably weren't mature enough to
handle it.
There you go.
It could have killed me. It could have killed somebody else.
Yeah. So, you could have been rampant with it and lost it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely. So what's your take, Cypher? Cypher gone.
No, he's still with it. Cypher still with it.
Hey, man, y'all got me speechless with the words coming out of your mouths tonight.
Yeah, we just all gotta show love, man. That's
Y'all held the fort down tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, you hold it down all the time, Cypher. So we just trying to pick that weight up and throw it till we see change. Pick that weight up and throw it.
Y'all what? I guess that's why it's a team.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
When one down, the other two step up.
There you go.
Gangster, we need you now, gangster.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Where you at, Double O? Where you at?
We're not doing other things, but it's
Yes,
all
sir.
good. We got love for everybody out there that got love for us. And if you
Absolutely.
ain't got love for us, then we still love you.
We
So
still
you
love you.
we just got to get a clear understanding. You know, try to love yourself first.
Absolutely, man.
That's the first
Absolutely.
thing you got to do. You know, in order for you to love anybody else.
Y'all tuned in to Grown Men Podcast every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. where you can find all of the latest current events, family and relationship talk, a little morality and knowledge and wisdom, man. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much to my listeners, Grown Men Podcast. Another chance in the building. MJ, the God of Shaw, and
Yeah.
Free Cypher Allah. Y'all already know what time it is, man.
Yeah.
Gangsters Corner, G-Rick.
Give props out to him too.
Shouts out to G-Rick.
Yeah, shouts out to G-Rick.
He'll be back with us. Y'all know how it go. We'll get it right. We always do.
Alright.
Thanks so much for tuning in to Grown Men Podcast. The realest show when you need to know. Grown Men Podcast. We'll see y'all next week, Tuesday, 7:30, same place, same time. Tune in. Grown Men Podcast.
Peace.
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 Grown Men Podcast. Grown Men Podcast. Grown Men Podcast. Grown Men Podcast. You know what it is. Grown Men Podcast.